Okay, I hope I don't sound like a chipmunk now. Jesus, this is the second time I do this video. So, anyways, I just want to give you a little update. Um, I had two PCs. I'm on this backup PC. That's why I'm having so much problems. This is like a third stringer PC and shit. Everybody's at PAX East. I'm not there, and so I'm going to talk about Modern Warfare 4 here in a second. But I got two PCs. I had a 2-year warranty on it or whatever. I'm going to do a video on that. I'm supposedly going to get a brand new PC. They're replacing it from Asus, which is really cool. I have my backup Asus, which I never really fixed. I got parts from Newegg. Finally fixed that. I'm putting Windows 7 on it. I'm getting that one all up to date, so I'll have two monster PCs. I'll never be able to miss a video again, and we'll get back in action on that. But um, I want to talk about Drifter's video, and you know, it's supposedly he's got this inside information. So I'm going off of what he's saying. And people are talking about it on Twitter. People are talking for PAX East. Yeah, I'm in that circle of people. The people are talking and so on and so forth. And I'm going to give you my 2 cents on the whole thing. And I think this information, if it's true, is a disaster. It's a disaster in the making. It's going to be a terrible. I don't know if they're testing out the waters. I don't know if Drifter is like, testing out the waters for Activision. I don't know if he's being leaked information on purpose. I don't know what he's doing. If he's just doing it for his channel to get views. I don't have a clue what's going on over there. I'm just going by what he said. He's at PAX East, so I'm assuming somebody at PAX East had told him this information or fed him this information, whichever. I don't know. So I'm just going to go by what he's saying. So don't bitch at me. I'm just giving you my opinion as a day one Call of Duty player as to what I think is going to happen. It's pretty bad. Um, and this information that he's getting, I mean, like I said, I don't know what its purpose is. It could be just for, starting up some airtime, some viral shit, whatever. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and give you a synopsis on this because this is my interpretation of what was told to him and how it relates to Call of Duty and in my regurgitation to you and what I think is going to happen if this information, in fact, is like legit information. So anyways, so this information that he got was, I'm just going to cover this. First of all, in Black Ops 1, we were introduced to this dolphin diving bullshit. Dolphin diving has no purpose in the game whatsoever. In rare cases, it barely saves your life. If anything, it's more of a hindrance than anything else in the game. The reason why it was put in there is because David Vonderhaar cannot understand or has a problem, and maybe he doesn't even understand how to use a scuff now because back in those days, if you used the claw, it was no problem to drop shot, come up and shoot, and if you used default, it was harder to do that. But now since we got the scuff, that shouldn't be an issue in the whole realm of things anyway. Because, going from standing to prone, as we all know, relates to military type games. If you're being shot at, you get down and you take cover. If you're being shot at and you want to take somebody out, you run to cover and get down. Not run and then all of a sudden you want to shoot somebody and you want to dolphin dive because you're facing multiple targets and there's no cover. There's no cover but you, and you know that all the character models are the same height. So there's no cover, so the best thing to do is go down in a dolphin dive. That's a required skill in the game, and you shoot people. That is the gift that is given to you, the ability to go down and shoot somebody. But no, David Vonderhaar introduced the ballista because he can't quick scope with the scope, so he needs iron sights, and he's terrible at that. But the point is that scoping is so fast in this game, you can't even go from prone to you can't go from standing to prone anyway because they reduced that time as well by I don't know how many milliseconds. So there is no counter to if you get stuck in a vortex with a sniper, and in older Call of Duties you'd be able to. The balance was of a sniper shooting at you that you could dolphin dive and shoot them, but now or not dolphin dive, but go to prone and shoot them. Now if you want to shoot a sniper, if you get caught in the view of a sniper or multiple targets and you're running, then you have to stop. then go to prone. But in the meantime, from running to stopping to going to prone, you're dead. So the only other option you have is to go to dolphin diving, which in that framework of being open, that's it, you're dead. Because they know when you're from the animation from standing or running or going to prone, you're dead once you land because that's it. They've already tracked you and you're done. So there's no point in it. And so in Drifter's video, and this is how it relates to that subject, because this is how I interpret it, and this is why it's a failure. I'm assuming that Infinity Ward is not making the multiplayer for Call of Duty or Modern Warfare 4. First of all, they come up with the name Ghost, plurals with an S. It took us like 3 or 4 generations to get that word out of the game. First off, Ghost implies not being seen. Nobody wants to play a game where you turn invisible or you're not on radar and you're camping. That is terrible. That was taken out of a game for a reason. So it shouldn't even be in the title. As far as marketing is concerned, Infinity Ward Activision, that's a terrible idea. You're going to lose some sales right there. So let's go take that right out there. Taking that off the top. You're not getting sales because you put Ghost in the title of your name. And that's the reason why. Because we fought so hard to get rid of that. Next, he said that now you can peek around corners in the new Ghost Modern Warfare game. So let me ask you this question. You're not going to get dedicated servers in the game, so what's going to happen? Because of the center of the reticle is in the middle of the screen, it's not a true shooter, because if it was a true shooter, the reticle would be on the bottom, and I explained that. Because if the reticle's on the bottom, that means you have to come out of cover so your gun can come out to shoot to give you a higher silhouette to shoot. I mean, there is an objective there. Your person's comes out. You have to appear to come out of cover to be shot. If your reticle is in the center of the screen, that means the gun is where your head is at. So if you've got people that are coming left to right and coming out of cover, that means in lag compensation games, if the person's host is dipping in and out of cover from corners, that means you're not even going to see them. You're going to get shot from somebody that has a silhouette of the top of my hat with a gun sticking out of it. So they're going to come out of the corner, shoot you, lag compensation, you're going to die. That is fucking stupid. I don't know how are you going to put leaning in the game. And that is a terrible idea. And it's not going to work if you don't have dedicated servers. And you know you're not going to get it because you already said it before. And it's only going to be coming out on the new consoles. You know how many bugs are going to be in this game? It's obvious that Neversoft is making the multiplayer in this game. Then Drifter goes on to say that the parallel, and the reason why I brought up dolphin diving in the beginning of this conversation, was that it's obvious that Neversoft don't get the whole concept of Call of Duty by even trying to implement a slide to cover representation of Treyarch's dolphin dive. So instead of going from standing to prone, now you're going to be running, and if you want to go to prone, your guy is going to wind up sliding in the middle open. So instead of being a flat, horizontal plane in the air, now you're going to be a vertical midget sliding across open space, and you're going to get shot because you can't shoot while you're sliding. It's a ripoff from Medal of Honor, which has been canceled. Activision's put out so many first-person developers that they're stealing information from failed first-person shooters. That is a bad idea. You're going to tell me you're going to slide into a roll, into a lean, fucking lag compensation? Are you out of your fucking mind? That's not going to work. That is going to be the biggest failure, and that is the end of Call of Duty right there. Right there, I don't even have to say anything else. If you are a true Call of Duty player, and this information that Drifter's getting from a secret source is legit, this game is a disaster in the making. Right now, I'm telling you. First off, the Ghost, you can cancel that out for marketing. Slide to cover. Oh my God. What happened to Call of Duty? What's wrong with developers making a standing to prone game? Why do you think Battlefield Bad Company was discontinued? There was no prone in the game. You people are going backwards. Now, you can't even go prone. You're going to be sliding all over the place when you're running. I don't know, what am I sliding or am I running? And you're going to be stuck out in the open. This is the interpretation of Neversoft. They do not understand the Call of Duty series, and they're all going out blindly making this game. If that is the case, or if somebody at Infinity Ward is don't know what the hell they're doing, or don't understand the philosophy of the game, this game is setting up for failure. And then rolling, are we serious here? You can't even handle lag compensation. How are you going to be behind cover? I'm going to slide, roll, lean. Okay, I'm going to roll out and shoot you. Wait a second. I thought I seen somebody there. Did he roll out or he didn't roll out and shoot me out? What the fuck's going on? That is just all the information. I'll leave this link in the description below. I swear to God, I tweeted Drifter. I said, I hope you're getting trolled, dude. This is the worst leaked information that I've heard on Call of Duty. If you're watching Infinity Ward, Neversoft, Activision, all the shit that was leaked to fucking Drifter, you need to cancel all of that shit. Your engine cannot handle, your math equations cannot handle player-to-player gameplay. You need to KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. You understand? You need to go back to Call of Duty 4, HD remix that shit, and let people, you know, the controllers have caught up to drop shotting. It's not a problem. You know, it's not going to be relegated to people just using the claw. This just antiquated fucking sliding and dolphin diving is the worst thing that ever happened to Call of Duty besides fucking Martyrdom and Last Stand. I mean, you guys are going ass backwards with these ideas. Leaning and, why not just make the fucking game third person? You're going to start putting leaning in the game. Leaning is going to lead to, like, third person views. And rolling with lag compensation and sliding out in the open. Oh my God. Glitch heaven. And you're only going to put it on a new console. You're headed for a train wreck on this game. Anyways, this is all based on Drifter's information from Paxties. I'll leave a link in the description below. I swear to God, if this is it, it's over for them. This is out.